Welcome back to the Let's Stay Together talk show. Now here is your host, Reverend Rick McCain and author Brenda McCain.
Welcome back to Let's Stay Together Talk. Thank you for joining us again. Right now we have coming up Motivational Mojo.
If you're hearing this music, that means it's time for Motivation Mojo. Listen right now as Brenda McCain will give you the Motivational Mojo of the day. You can win movie tickets. Go to Facebook or our website. Now, Brenda McCain will tell you more about today's Motivation Mojo.
How do you motivate yourself when you have reached another milestone in your life? They are milestone birthdays such as the 20s, the 30s, 40s, and 50s, which often inspire a major life decision such as launching a career, getting married, raising a family, and thinking about retirement. That's if you are living inside of the world's curriculum of getting these things done within a decade that the world expected you to do it in. Well, let's say you stepped out of that neat little box that you were so conveniently placed into and did things not according to plan. I hit a milestone recently, the Big 5-0, the fabulous 50s, or to some who say you are over the hill at 50. Life is downhill from now on. Well, I say maybe for you, but not for me. My life may not have went according to the world's standard, but it is being planned accordingly to my standards. This is the beginning, not the end, for many of my fellow family and friends who are now walking into this new decade called freedom. How do you motivate yourself when you have reached another milestone in your life? 1, are you self-assured? 2, are you more liberated? 3, do you feel sexier? 4, do you have more fun in life? Talk back to us with your motivational mojo by posting your response on Facebook. If we like your response, you might be eligible to win movie tickets, but you must listen to win.
You have been listening to Motivation Mojo. To win tickets, Facebook us now at Let's Stay Together Talk and tell us what motivates you. We will announce the winner at the end of the show.
All right. Welcome back to Let's Stay Together Talk. You just heard Motivational Mojo. If you contact us on Facebook and let us know what motivates you when you've reached that new decade, that new century, that old age of being 50. My God, you are old, woman. 50. Oh, Lord. But you see, Brenda, I just told Brenda 50 is the new fine with Brenda. That's my baby. Just fine. So that's the new 50 is the new fine, baby.
That just motivated me.
You're doing all right. But we're talking about Motivation Mojo. Let me get back. I digress.
Yeah. You know, it happens when you're 50.
It happens when you're over 50. Heck, I'm going toward the 6-0. You know, hey, let me tell you something. The only thing else can happen is that you ain't here. So thank you, Jesus, for moving on.
This is true.
And so we're talking about Motivational Mojo. So, Tracy, when you reach that big age, I mean, I don't know, you're, 32 right now?
Yeah. Plus.
You know, what went into your mind and what motivated you?
Oh, my God. Y'all going to talk about me real bad. As you might remember, I never thought I'd live to 50. So right. I really did not think I was going to be around to 50. So I was motivated to figure out what I was going to do with the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. You know, my last kid had turned 18 and everybody was gone and graduated, and I just had to figure out who Tracy was. So I was motivated by my 50th birthday to find out who Tracy was again. And I am really enjoying her, and I am really having fun. So that's my goal for my 50s, to have a good time, take risk, and enjoy life.
You know, when I turned 50, I mean, I guess for men, we don't think about it as much as women do. It's just, to me, it was just another number. You know, I wasn't really concerned about it. Now, I will tell you that once I started going, you know, beyond 50, you start having that life moment. You start thinking about things. And you know, what motivated me was to make sure that, you know, the next 50 years, if God willing, is that I would be able to accomplish, greater things that I did, before. Because, those first, in those years when you're in your teens to 30s, sometimes you get lost. You don't know what you want to do. And, you're trying this, you're doing that. And so when you get a bit more mature, I think one of the things I wanted to do was just, redefine, as Tracy was saying, who I was going to be and what I wanted to accomplish. And so it was just that. I think, what was your question you said you wanted to? Because I know sexy wasn't one of mine, but what was the thing?
Are you self-assured, more liberated? Do you feel sexier? Do you have more fun in life?
I'm too sexy for my shirt. No. I think what happens with me now is that I've learned to have more fun in life. I think a lot of people really didn't see this kind of Rick McCain, especially when I'm in church, because I'm so serious. But I like to have fun as a minister, and I think sometimes people don't realize that, ministers and preachers and pastors, they have fun too. And so this does give me a chance to let my proverbial hair down, even though I don't have any. So as I grew older, it was just to have more fun in life and not allow things to just tear you down as much as, when I was younger and didn't understand that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Baby, what you get?
I have all of them, and I'm only 2 days in of being 50, but I do know I'm more assured, self-assured, so I'm not second-guessing myself anymore. It used to be like, in the 20s and the 30s, you always want that approval and affirmation from your peers and your family that they love and like you. I don't care anymore. I know who loves me. God loves me. My husband loves me. And my small, intimate group of friends and family who I know have my back. But I always was that person that wanted to please people. And I'm like, life is too short for that. I'm not doing that anymore. You take it or you leave it. I'm still going to be the sweet Brenda, but it's more to the point I'm not going to worry about that anymore.
Here's the thing I don't understand with, and I'm going to bring this up, as the only man in here. What is it with you women that always, when you get a little bit older, something's got to change. I got to change my hairstyle. I got to change this. I got to change. Why does that happen? Because a lot of times women, they go through that proverbial change. I need to change something. I think, pink hair, red hair.
But I think that's not just as we get older, because I think at 18 and 20 and 25 women do. But I think that as you get older, you become who you are. You're not someone's mother. You're not someone's wife. You're not someone's daughter. You are coming into your own. And a gentleman once told me, he was a gentleman, he once told me that as a woman gets older, she gets sexier because she loses her inhibition. She's not worried about getting pregnant anymore. And she becomes very sexual and very
almost
self-assured.
Sounds like she becomes a freak. That's what she just becomes very open and okay.
Because the kids are gone from home. If you're married and you don't have to, you can run through the house naked or do whatever you want to.
Okay.
So you become very
liberated.
Sexy and liberated with yourself. And I think you just. There you go.
I get a chance to see Brenda run around the house naked. All right.
Yeah.
All of her.
Go ahead, girl.
Right.
All of me.
I
not
think,
take all of me?
Yeah, the older you get, the more fun life gets.
Hey, well, it's great. And so, I don't know, because a lot of times I see ladies and they always say, I got to change something. It's a big birthday. I got to do this. I got to do, it
But
just
it
seems like
makes
it's a
a
change.
woman feel good, and it shows a sign of growth with her.
Yeah.
That's when you throw all caution to the wind and step out and be a risk taker and just decide, let me just do something different. And a lot of women do at 50, they believe in cutting their hair. I believe in growing mine.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
Everybody gets on me because I don't dye my hair.
Oh, no, your style is in now, honey. You see so many people with your color hair that's 13.
Yeah, and people say, oh, you should dye your hair. But I say I should be me, and who I am is who I am, gray hair and all.
And it's beautiful gray hair.
With men, we have that, problem with hairline creation. Unfortunately for us, our hair just starts going backwards. It's like, can you go forward with me? It's like one of the reasons why I decided to go bald, because my line, what do they call that thing? Hairline was just going back and back. I mean, I almost thought somebody was hitting a home run. Back. It's gone. Because it was like gone.
Men go bald because it is sexy.
Well, at that point, I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, man, this thing is going. And you just see some men, they just won't let it go.
Right.
I mean, they just have that
ponytail.
Or they have that half hair, and it's like, it's gone, man. Cut it off.
Let it go.
But it's just, we go through a reverse change. It's like we don't we don't want our hair to go, but it goes.
It runs.
It happens like that. So, hey, if you're on Facebook, give us a text, or what do you call that thing we put on Facebook?
What do you call it? Post on the link that's put out on the page, and we've tweeted it and Instagrammed it. So get out there, figure out what motivates you, and let us know. Because I will take those tickets regardless of what Rick says.
Okay, we need a movie.
So we're giving out movie tickets out to y'all. So if you're listening right now, you want to get some movie tickets and take somebody out, go on Facebook and let us know what motivates you when you've gotten to that ripe old age. What is it again, baby? You were at 50, not just 50.
Well, milestone
birthday. So if you have a milestone birthday, go on Facebook and let us know your comments, and we'll give you out some tickets for the first person who sends something out to us on Facebook. Hey, we're going to go over to